Hey, Rob Cushing here from the BetterClaim.com music blog, and I want to tell you about this quick video. So I got back some weeks ago, a few weeks ago actually, from this awesome weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'll go into more on that in a bit. But the one thing I heard a lot from most musicians I talked to there was, how do I tackle overcoming fear? And by that, like, the question usually revolves around like fear of rejection, or even like fear of getting started with your music career. Okay, bands that might not want to play out live or tour or even lay down tracks or submit press kits because they're worried about the outcome, because they have that fear. Okay, and it got me thinking about a chapter in that book that I keep referring to, the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, that touches on this very thing. And I know I promote this book a lot, but it's so relevant to what we do in music. It really is. I'm sorry, before I go on any further, I want to let you know a few things. Number one, I hope you find this video of value. I have my personal contact information below, okay? And I'd love for you to reach out to me, connect with me socially by email, phone, Facebook, Twitter, Skype, what have you, to let me know, okay? I would love to hear from you. I have a link to my subscriber list that you can get on below and see how it can help not only myself, but tons of musicians and music business people and traditional business people, even those looking to start their own, help achieve them to the next level and get amazing results that have totally changed lives. And I also want to let you know, too, that I have a link to the original blog post I'm talking about, okay? So if there's some links in there you'll want to pay attention to as well. So my link to the blog post is here. So anyway, we were talking about fear and how a lot of musicians and bands experience and how to overcome it. And I was talking about like how it got me thinking about a chapter in the book, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. It touches on that thing, okay? So the chapter is titled, Fear is the Great Indicator, okay? And what it talks about is something that we all experience every day of our lives. Doesn't matter whether it's music or not, or whether you're starting out, or even if you're at the top of the ladder, okay? And here's the kicker, which really changed things for me, okay? Fears will come and go. There's no getting around that, right? But it's the time that we give to that fear that feeds it, okay? Look at it this way, and I'm guilty of this as anyone else, okay? When you have a fear about something, you know, you put off sending that press kit, or you put off making that phone call to the club promoter, or you put off writing an email to your fan base list, or you put off posting an MP3 link onto your site or a video to YouTube, right? And what happens is when you give this fear and the time you give it, you give this fear and the time you give it the fear, you give it countless excuses for why you're doing this, okay? The promoter just got off vacation. The club promoter's going on vacation. The record label's been in meetings all day, or they're about to go into meetings all day, or you just bought something, or you can't buy something because of your budget, or fan response has been lacking, or I'm not ready yet, or I'll wait till tomorrow, and on it goes. See, the problem with this is that 9 times out of 10, whatever it is that you're so worried about isn't even going to come to pass. It's not even going to come to pass 9 times out of 10. Okay, so here's actually a really cool, solid acronym for fear. Okay, F-E-A-R. Here's the fear for acronym. It's a very solid one. It's this: F for false. So fear stands for false expectations appearing real. Okay, fear stands for false expectations appearing real. Have you ever pushed past like a fear or worry, and then you just did something, and then you wonder later why you're ever concerned about it in the first place? And Grant Cardone actually has a quote in his book. He says that fear is a sign to do whatever it is you fear, and to do it quickly. My family and friends and music peers also will say that, you know, I'm usually a laid back kind of person, right? And I must not have any fear because I'm so laid back, you know. Not true at all. I mean, to be honest, guys, most days I'm pretty scared shitless. There are days when I don't want to write a blog post, or I don't want to do one of these videos, or I don't want to promote it on social media because I'm worried about the reaction or lack of reaction. I mean, there are days where I put off a tour because it's not the right time, or there were days I hadn't sent the radio stations my songs because I think they weren't done enough yet, or they weren't ready for play, etc., etc. But the difference is that I push through that fear, okay, and I just do it. And like the book says, I refuse to allow my fears to grow, and I refuse to allow them to grow, and I refuse to allow them to get stronger by giving them the time that they need to do so. Okay, I hope that makes sense, right? I get things done as soon as possible as a result. Okay, it works out better in the long run, and what the hell's the point of putting it off anyway, right? It's about taking massive action, guys, doing it consistently and without hesitation. It's about taking massive action, doing things consistently and without hesitation. Okay, anyone you admire, like any musician, any producer, they succeeded because they were the ones who followed that formula. And believe it or not, I guarantee you, I don't even care if you talk about the bigwigs like Paul McCartney or whoever, they still have daily fears about things. I mean, it's just a better quality of fear at this point, you know. But I mean, they still have daily fears about things that they still need to push through. And some people even up higher in echelon feel like they have more to prove, and the fears get stronger as a result. But the ones who succeed, bottom line, guys, the ones who succeed are the ones who ignore that fear, or they refuse to give it time, and they just do it. Okay. And that is what is going to distinguish your musical act from anyone else's. If you don't allow yourself to push against this fear immediately and you act upon it, those fears are not only going to stay with you, but they're going to grow. Okay? So here's something I really want you to take with you. Okay? If you're feeling a fear about something, it's a huge indicator that you need to act on it, and you need to act on it now. Okay? Your music career does not depend upon the budget you have. It does not depend upon the connections you have. It does not depend on the opportunity or luck you may have. What it does depend on is your music career depends on your fear and your ability to act upon it immediately and without slowing. Okay? Use your fear to not only push past it, but to fuel the drive of your music career. And I promise you guys something, if you do this, you are going to see results. I can't tell you what they would be or how long they would take or how big they'd be. But I'm going to tell you this, you would be a hell of a lot better off than if you delay or if you halt your dreams because of your fear. Okay? So you take action, do it consistently, do it daily, and do it now. Don't even think about it anymore. Don't even think about it. Get those emails out, post those links, make those calls, do them now. Okay? I want to actually touch back real quick on the awesome thing I was at down at Charlotte, North Carolina earlier this summer. I was at an Empower Network event there earlier this summer, and I was networking and I was connecting with like thousands of awesome entrepreneurs, tons of them musicians, right? Producers, managers, etc. And the one thing we all shared when we were talking was our common fears and how to get past them. And to get past them was just to face your fears immediately and you act on them. Poof. Fear vanished, you know? And I'm telling you guys, this is something you can do too. You can join up with us. I have a link below to start with me for $25. Start with me today. I'll work with you personally. And I will help you get past your fears, your uncertainties, and your doubts. And I will help you set your music act or traditional business, music business, even if you're looking to start one. I will help you set that on a steadfast course towards the future of your choosing, okay? And so this is what I want you to do next, okay? I want you to get signed up on my mailing list. That link is below, okay? And that's going to show you how all this can be done, all right? How you can achieve all your dreams in your music career by getting the time and income ability to do so, okay? Because I'll tell you what, we're getting this done with or without you, okay? I'd rather be with you, all right? Look, you have an immense talent to share with the world, and you want the time and you want the capability, the income to be able to share it. Don't let your current limitations, don't let the perceptions of others dictate your future, okay? So get with me, overcome those fears, all right? So listen, again, my name is Rob Cushing from the Better Claim Music blog, betterclaim.com, and I hope you found this video of value. I want you to feel free to reach out to me personally, email, Skype, phone, Facebook, Twitter, but connect with me socially, okay? Ask me any questions. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. And I'm ready to listen. So just give me a quick ring in any way, shape, or form you wish, okay? And I hope, again, you found this information of value. If you have, please feel free to share it. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.